Medical marijuana, hey, it's embraced by many of the states here in the United States. But on a case-by-case basis, how does it really work out? Well, let's take a look at this week's case. It involves a guy, Dennis Wilkinson. He's there in Rhode Island, and he's got some marijuana, and he is cited for having illicit marijuana. Rhode Island does not allow general use of marijuana. Well, it goes to an actual trial on that citation, and he argues through his attorney that, wait a second, at the time I was arrested and cited for having marijuana, I had a medical condition that really would have made me eligible for a certification as a qualifying patient who would be able to receive medical marijuana. Well, the DA argued, wait a second, at the time you did not have an actual certification as a qualifying patient for medical marijuana, and accordingly you illicitly had the medical marijuana. Well, he was found guilty of possessing illegal marijuana. He appealed the case, went up to a district court judge. Now, in the interim, he in fact did get a certification from a doctor licensed in Rhode Island who was qualified to determine whether or not he was a qualifying patient. The doctor said he was a qualifying patient and certified that he was eligible for medical marijuana. On appeal, he argued again. He had a condition at the time that he was cited for having illicit marijuana, and that medical condition would have allowed him to have marijuana if he would have simply had a certification from his doctor, which he later got. Again, DA argued on appeal, no, that's not the way it works, because here you weren't certified by your doctor at the time you were picked up for having illicit marijuana, and therefore you are guilty of having illicit marijuana when you were cited. Okay, well, the appellate court heard this in terms of the district court judge. District court judge heard both arguments, obviously, and came away and said, basically, Dennis, you are guilty. You are guilty. Because in order to have and be qualified for medical marijuana, you have to have that certification before you are cited for possessing marijuana unlawfully. Basically, as some people would point out, it's just like driving without a license. And you did not have the license allowing you to have medical marijuana, and therefore you are guilty of having illicit marijuana. Okay, we bring in this case, we bring in cases every week, so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.